Satin.
Oh, no, pitch in the box, brother. Might not forget a face, but I'll forget a name in a minute.
Levi, Satin, Levi.
Ladies, this is...
See, I forgot already.
Got the girl signed in.
Righteous, righteous. Cousin, this is Satin Struthers.
You know who it is. You're a funny man.
Thank you, thank you.
And this is his right-hand hamster.
Ham, man, ham.
Ham, take it. This is my cousin, Stix. He's the manager of my girlfriend and her sisters. They performing later tonight.
Well, I hope they're good, because I'm looking for a new act to open up for my show.
Satin.
Hey, Mr. Bear.
Hey, how are you tonight?
Oh, man, you know, hanging.
Got a nice table for you right down front.
Okay, cool. Come sit with us. I'd rather have the manager than the boyfriend. Boyfriend can't do nothing for me. Come on over.
Have a good evening.
Nice socks.
So what's up, man? We got the fellas in the house representing for Sparkle.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
The remake.
They forget about the fellas.
No, they ain't forget about
They
y'all.
not forget about
No,
it.
y'all bring it. Actually, y'all represent a little better than they did in the original. You get a little more time, a little more screen time.
Yeah,
than
they
did.
wouldn't get no action.
No, not back in the day. That actually is a better balance this time around. And that's one of the new things they added to the remake,
Right.
which is good for all three of you, right?
I agree. I agree.
That's cool. It's cool. Do you remember the original at all,
We perused
or did
it.
you revisit the original? Because it's out on Blu-ray now, right?
Is it on
Wow,
Blu-ray?
is it?
I think, or at least basic DVD.
It's one of the movies that, it's one of those movies that a lot of people seen it, but can't remember it to tell you what it was.
That's true.
But now when you go back and watch it, you do remember it, you know. That's how it was for me.
It's got like a little like classic cult status
There you
to it.
go. There you go.
Which is kind of cool. But the thing that I like about the remake is like each of you are representing guys that really in turn could have had their own movie.
Yeah.
Like all three cats, like your story, and your story, like could have had like their own expanded version of what's going on in the movie.
That's
No
well
doubt.
put, for sure.
That's
for
good.
sure.
I agree.
Now I love your character. Is it based on like real life? Because I mean, there's some elements there that are really interesting about who you are in this movie.
Oh yeah, you know, I have a little experience with some of the stuff that Satin been through. You know, I've been on the drug tip before. You know, and you know, I've had people that I've had fallouts with, and you know, so the character was something that I wanted to challenge myself with, because I want people to know that I'm more than just jokey joke, crack.
Okay,
You know.
I got you. More than just like people think when you're comedians, all
Yeah,
about
they
just laughing.
the business. They
giggling.
don't know me. They just know me because I'm out here doing the business. But if they got to know who I was, they'll be like, wow, you know. So the only way I can convey it is through my work.
I got you. I feel you. Now, Derek, this is another movie with a little musical backdrop to it.
Yeah. Well, musicals is sort of the, sometimes the streamline of American cinema. And, the reason why they keep telling musicals is because it's like music is something that people can't live without. And that's what makes it timeless, and that's what makes, a second Sparkle, a new Sparkle relevant, because we got a new generation, but we can't live without music.
Yeah, and one of the things that, that kind of brought people's attention to the new Sparkle is the appearance of Whitney Houston in the movie. So I want to ask each of one of you, like, what's your all-time favorite Whitney Houston song and why?
We got something in common.
Yeah. I think You Give Good Love, that song right there remind me of just back in the day. I remember that song coming out, it was in the summertime, and it was just on the radio, on, and that song just remind me of good times in the 80s, man. Sun shining, summertime.
What about you,
them
Derek?
singing it.
Oh, man. Song I remember singing in school is, I think, Greatest Love of All. You have to sing it as a music class, know, and it really dawned on me when I heard her as they play her music, how positive her music was. Yeah.
You got to wrap it up with a good one. You get to conclude it.
Yeah, the one that Mike spoke to is the one I actually asked her on the set to sing, but Saving All My Love for You is the one that really sticks out for me. And I think the way you talk about music is appropriate, because it's the one thing, even more than movies as an art, that as soon as we hear a song, whether it's, you know, Jeffrey Osborne with LTD or solo, whether it's LL when he first rocked, whether it was Rakim, whether it was the Doobie Brothers when you think about John Travolta working to the backdrop of their music. You know, you don't think about the movie as much, you think about the music. And so I think when you think about Whitney Houston, you can't help but to think about the 80s. And the 80s were cool, man. And it was shoes that Derek is presently wearing. It was Fat Boy laces, and we had cool gym suits, and it was a great time. So when I think about Whitney, I definitely think about being a teenager, and everything was possible.